Well, it's not easy. I think when those kind of things happen, you just need to be ready. I mean, you've played many matches in the past. You kind of prepare yourself every day for different obstacles, whether it's a weather, strings, balls, opponents. So you just have to be ready. And yeah, I just needed just 5-10 minutes to kind of disconnect for what I had in mind to play and what I wanted to do, and kind of looked a few videos of the way he was playing, because I mean he already played 2 matches, so that's that gives him a bit of an advantage regardless. So yeah, I mean, after that I just had to go out and do the best that I can.
He did his best, and of course his best was definitely good enough.
One
of the favorites, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
not. He's not one of the favorites.
Okay.
Because if you're going on present form right now, there are 2 overwhelming favorites: Rafael Nadal, the king of clay, and Alexander Zverev, who's the most informed player on the ATP tour. He's won more matches than everyone else. The likes of Dimitrov, Djokovic, who's there again? Goffin, Thiem, Juan Martin Del Potro. They're all outsiders looking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just have 2 favorites.
Yeah, that's for me. Those
so
2. Let's go to the other guy, the other guy, Alexander Zverev.
You said the prince of clay.
Yeah, it was a very good win for him in the first round. It was a very straightforward match, actually. He took on Ricardo's Berankis, and he won 6-1, 6-1, 6-2. Alexander Zverev expectedly advancing to the second round of the French Open, where he's going to go on. And I mean, everyone is getting ahead of themselves already about Zverev and Nadal, because they're the top 2 seeds at the French Open. And if everything goes according to plan, they will meet in the final on June 10.
We'll see if he can get up to
I mean, what a match that would be.
He may just be tired, because playing in Rome and playing the other Masters.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has been doing the same.
He has not really rested.
Yeah, well, no one is rested on the ATP tour. I mean, if you're playing on the ATP tour, you have to be
because
obviously
winning
fit.
And getting to the finals, which is definitely different.
Yeah, it's going to the latter rounds. Yeah.
We'll see what's going to happen in that one. Okay,
very interesting for just before we move on for Zverev. He's never survived the 4th round at any major before. So there's a lot of pressure on him to show that he can do it at the very highest level. The ATP 1000 Masters events, yeah, they're fine, they're beautiful, cool. But the Grand Slams,
small numbers, like the Grand Slam, where you can meet anyone. A wild card from somewhere will just come and
exactly, and he has to show it that he can actually do it at that level as well.
All right, let's move straight to Formula One now, right? Yeah, let's talk about Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, he's,
your guy.
Okay, fine, my guy, right? but then what he's been able to do in Monaco, was really a cool one. The way, just check the practice session. I mean, he dominated it. I mean, the qualifiers, he dominated, and he just took that up to,
to the main race.
To the main race, which is really a good one for Daniel Ricciardo. He has not been able to be on this particular form for a while. When I mean for a while, I mean just dominating practice, I mean pole, and taking into it. And you know what it means for you to win in Monaco?
Fantastic. I said it the other time on Friday that the Monaco Grand Prix is the most glamorous, arguably, on the Formula One calendar. And it was a fantastic weekend for Daniel Ricciardo, on fire all through, from practice to qualifying to the main race. It wasn't the most exciting of races. I mean, it was straightforward for Daniel Ricciardo, from pole to flag. There was no stopping him. The interesting battle was behind Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton, the championship leader and defending champion, and Sebastian Vettel, another legend of the sport. Vettel did what he had to do. He maintained second spot, and as a result, he was able to cut the lead from 17 points to 14.
Which is really a good
race
one.
On.
Yeah, race on.
Race on.
Was exciting. Alonso, unexciting, but then it was an exciting one for this guy. You know what I always wait for whenever he wins? I mean, when he had to drink the wine.
Of course, I know.
You know, you just,
I know, you can see right there.
That moment. That's why most times that this is Hamilton actually handed it over to him.
My goodness.
And to film the whole process and all that. And you're wondering,
what
how
a
does he
ritual.
do that?
What a ritual.
And you make someone else drink it. And just take a look at that. I wanted to see that and the celebration. Well, let's get their reactions.
Show more emotion today than yesterday. 2 years in the making this, so I finally feel like the redemption has arrived. We had problems. I don't know how much the radio broadcast, but we had a lot to deal with during the race. I think it was before halfway. I felt a loss of power, and I thought the race was done. And we got home just using 6 gears. So thanks, man. Just thanks to the team, we got it back. So I'm stoked. There was a few doubts that came in mid-race, but yeah, just we won Monaco, so feels good.
It was a tricky race, so I think Daniel had the answers at all time. First stint, I could follow him fairly easy, and then he started to push just when I think Lewis started to pit. So then, yeah, he was a bit stronger there. We couldn't follow. I was going through the tires fairly quick. Next stint was a bit the same. I think he had a problem halfway through with his MG UK. I think towards the end they picked up again, and then at the restart I just didn't have much confidence in the tires, so I lost quite a lot. Otherwise it would have been nice to keep the pressure on until the end.
It would be nice to have been second, but I did everything I could. It was an interesting race. Oh, the least interesting race.
Okay, now that celebration, you always want to see it over and over again. And the one we didn't see was when you have to jump into the pool and all that. And the way he did it, like Edman.
Daniel Ricciardo is a fantastic awesome. Young driver, very likable as well. Yeah. And that question mark is still hanging about his future. Yeah. Still hasn't signed the deal.
Still hasn't signed.
And
the way he's driving,
with the form he's showing now,
more money, right?
More money, and all the big teams out there will want a piece of Ricciardo, and it'll be very interesting to see. The off-season will be very interesting to see what happens in that one.
We'll see. We'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at the Channel's International Kids Cup.